general evaluation part and also the evaluation of the speech. And I'll be calling first on Maha to evaluate Nahgham's speech.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So Nahgham, you are a very good speaker, no doubt. The way you started your speech, you gave a personal connection in your introduction. So I think that right away grabbed our attention. And in the body of your speech, you also gave reasons on why this program or why this club it changed your public speaking abilities. You mentioned how many ums you used to do before and after. So I think you gave a good supporting evidence for why you are grateful to this club. And I also want to say that overall your speech was inspirational and your words were motivating and close to the heart. And it just had a positive vibe to it, a positive energy. And I personally feel like it encouraged me and maybe others to also contribute more to the group. And I like how you said we grow together. So by us giving each other feedback, we're not criticizing each other, but we are helping each other improve and get better. And I do think you have potential for inspirational speeches. You have that in you. And finally, the only thing I would do is maybe I would talk about the very first speech ever that you gave and how that was versus how your speeches are now. Because to me, you're good. I can't imagine that your first speech was bad. So maybe if you tell us what you did in the beginning, I think that would have kind of hit it home even more. Overall, in terms of the evaluation, that the form, everything you met a lot of those criteria. So having the vocal variety, putting your audience at ease, you really followed all of that. I don't like to go so much by the general evaluation because I don't feel like it's personalized. But this is how I felt your speech was. I felt it just very inspirational, motivational, and I see a future role for you in that category of speeches.
Thank you. That means a lot to me, Maha.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Maha. At this point, I'll be calling on the timer, Tamika, to give us the timer report today.
Okay. Hopefully I did this right. Steve, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Sharon, 1 minute, 47. Maha, 2 minutes, 13. Is it Ross?
Yes.
Ross. 1 minute, 40. Michelle, pronounce it? Michelle, 1 minute, 35. Michelle, okay, 1:35. Nahgham, 2 minutes, 6 seconds. Noor, 1 minute, 16. And Shahu, 1 minute, 58.
And Tamika, you were 1 minute, 39.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
great. Did you, I didn't hear, did you give Nahgham's speech? The timing for Nahgham's speech?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give that. I was 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Sorry. It was right at the top.
Okay. And how about, did you give the timing for Maha's evaluation?
The time for her speech was 3 minutes.
No, Maha's evaluation of Nahgham's speech. Did you time that?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do that.
That's between 2 and 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't do that.
Okay.
No, that's fine, Tamika. We want to thank you. This is your first time taking the role, and you did a great job. We really
All right, thank you.
appreciate that. Thank you very much. So I'll be calling on Nishal. Is that you for the counter? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, for Nahgham, I counted 1 hour in the table topics. I didn't count anything in your speech. For Steve, I counted 1 hour and 1 soar. And for Ross, I counted 2 soars and 3 ums. Tamika, I counted 2 hours and 3 ums. Noor had 3 ums. Shehu had 3 ums. And Maha, during your table topics, I didn't count anything, but during the evaluation, I counted a couple of R's and 3 ums. And yeah, that was it.
Thank you, Nishal, for that. So thank you. Now, just a quick general evaluation of the meeting. This was a great meeting. We have like 10 people in attendance. Great for spring time and this time of the year. So thank you everyone for attending. Thank you, Steve, again for putting all this role together. For your speech again, Nahgham, thank you very much. That's kind of great for the club. We are better because of you. You should know that you are great addition to this club. We really appreciate the diversity of this club. I think that's one of the reasons why it's a great club to be in. For the diversity, we give everyone room to grow. I'm so glad I'm here myself every day. I keep learning. Thank you for that. Keep bringing that inspiration. So for the table topics, Steve, best season, talk about summer because the wife is off. That's great. Sharon, talk about daylight savings. You lose some sleep and don't get it. Maha, favorite speech, spring activities. To talk about to be outdoor and enjoying the weather, running and doing some yoga. Ross, the spring has its own value. Ross said it is a time for hope, and we should appreciate the value it brings from that. Thank you, Ross. Nishal, what is your favorite flower in the spring? Nishal was in between because of the allergy. You mentioned your allergy, but you also talked about your mom love flower because of that. So you are you want to go with your mom. So that's good. Nahgham, what did you recall about spring growing up? Nothing. But eventually, after some time, you fall in love with spring because you were outside. Now you are loving it. Tamika, what is your favorite season? Summer, because everyone is happy and you can go places and you want to go out and stay and start something new. No, talk about what spring is time for new beginning and hope. What is this sign for spring? Seeing bed, great time for inspiration. Red cardinal, I didn't get that. I know Abe said you Google it. I did not have time to do that, but you talk about red something, but you said seeing bed, great time for inspiration. So that's kind of summary for everyone. I just try to, one of the skills here a Toastmaster is also able to listen. It's not just we talking. We want to listen and be able to get something from what. So I want to thank you guys again, everyone, to participate in this table topic. And this is how we get to know ourselves. This is a great meeting. Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Hey, thank you, Shehu. I'm surprised that both Shehu and Abe didn't know about a red cardinal. They're very common, very beautiful.
That's the beauty of the club. It's diversity, right?
Yeah.
You always learn something new.
Yeah.
I have seen this bird around, but never knew it was called a red cardinal.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
when she spoke about red cardinal, I thought she's talking about a house or a bunch of flowers on the ground, right? I said, what is red cardinal? So I said, let me Google it quickly.
Oh, okay.
What it is all about.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. Yeah, I'm sure you've
So growing up,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I meant to say, growing up, I was pretty bad with birds. Although I used to love bird watching. Like I had a friend who was really into it, but before I met him, I didn't really know much about birds. And so my way of describing birds was red bird, black bird, blue bird. And so blackbirds were crows. Because so back home in India, you have a lot of crows. And so, that was just the way it was. But yeah, and then later after I met him, he started teaching me based on, how the birds make the sounds. He was able to tell which bird it is. And I was like, okay, I need to learn. I need to up my game a little more here.
Okay. Well, do we have any success stories for today or for this week? Or since we didn't do success stories for a while, for the last few weeks?
Yeah, basically to me, it's not a success story to me, but it's just to show how important the club is. On Thursday afternoon, my team and I and my bosses were all struggling with some SharePoint site issues, and we couldn't find any help. So around 5:30, I sent an email to Glynis. I said, wait, I know somebody who is in IT. Maybe she will be able to help. So around 5:30 in the evening, I sent an email to Glynis asking her, hey, do you have any idea about the SharePoint site, how this thing works? Lucky enough, she had a pretty good understanding, and she sent me a link of what I was trying to accomplish. We were able to get our issues resolved. And Glynis is not here today, but I just want to say thanks to her for coming through for us and helping us with our issue. So just to show that sometimes we are here talking about a lot of stuff, but if you have an issue, don't hesitate to send an email to a club member. He or she might be able to help, or they can find you somebody who can help. Glynis really did help us a lot on Thursday of last week. Yep.
That's really good. That's why you came today. So thank you, Glennis.
That was one reason. The other reason
Glennis
is to say,
is not here, so
yeah. The other reason is to say congratulations to Nahgham for the wonderful speech. I haven't been here for a minute, but I saw her speech and it was great. So I wanted to come by and say congratulations to her. Yeah.
Thanks,
Those
Abe.
are the reasons why I came today. Hopefully I get a reason to come back again next Monday.
Abe will give you a good speech next week too, so don't worry. It's all
That's
good.
right. Hopefully I find me a good reason to come back on Monday next week. I'll be here. Yeah.
I have something to share too. So I've been trying to get my daughter to join the club, and finally she's in. And those of you who don't know, Noor is my daughter. And I meant to actually deliver a speech unprepared in front of her, just to show her that we're here for each other. And this is what this club is all about, is to support and provide feedback and get feedback. Nothing to be afraid of, and be yourself and be here. And she surprised me today with giving that table topic. So I'm very proud of her. So that's a great success story.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely awesome. Like I was listening to Noor's table topics, and I was like, wow, okay. I don't think my first table topics, I was able to.
None of us.
Words were barely coming out of my mouth,
Yeah,
and
that
she
was a very good.
really fluent
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Very good.
had very good control. So
Great.
congratulations, Noor.
Thank you so
No,
much.
it is great. Yeah, it is great. Congratulations to her. And, hope you come back again. It will be a pleasure to have you. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call leading by example, I guess. So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Nahgham pulls off another Nahgham. So,
Right.
so note the running joke in our club is every time Nahgham's able to pull off an impromptu speech, we call it pulling off a Nahgham. So,
Yep.
Any other success stories? Okay, in that case, since Glynis is not here, I am going to fill in the roles. Did I share the right screen? Let me do it again. I don't.
Yeah, you have the agenda that is up.
Oh, you do see the agenda? Good. Okay, that's
Yes.
what I wanted. Okay, so we just go up here. So next week, we have, well, we need a Toastmaster and Table Topics Master next week. We have one speaker.
I'll be Toastmaster, Steve.
Oh, great. Okay, great. Okay, so that is on the 22nd. And would anyone like to be Table Topics Master next week?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, thank you, Ross. Great. Okay, and would anyone else like any other roles coming up?
I can take the R counter.
R counter. Okay, great.
Yeah, that way I'm guaranteed to be here.
Okay, good. Good. And Ms. Chow, did you want to put your speech in for?
So actually next week I was going to be out, Stephen, and so
Oh,
that's why I
okay,
didn't sign
okay.
up for this week.
Yeah, yeah.
So based on how things go next week, I'll probably schedule one for the week after, but I'm not sure at this
Okay,
point, so I didn't
yeah.
want
Okay,
to
good.
schedule it. Yeah.
I'll be timer.
Okay, good. Well, thank you, Maha. And Tamika, we should sign you up for your first speech. So we'd like to do that within 1 month. So today is the, what is today? The 15th. So how about April the 12th for your first speech?
Okay.
Okay, good.
So Tamika, the first speech, I don't know which pathways you're planning to take, but usually the first speech is like an icebreaker.
It is.
And so it's just basically an introduction. And I got a little stressed about it at first, but then when I looked at what it was, I was like, oh, this is what I got to do. I'm like, oh, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first speech is 4 to 6 minutes, and you talk about yourself, anything about yourself.
Oh, okay. That's
And
easy.
the purpose is that we get to know you. That's the accomplishment. Okay, so I think that concludes our meeting. Noor, could you put your email in the chat? And I'm the VP of membership, and what I'll do is I'll just send you you can come as a guest as often as you like, and we encourage you to. If you want to start the program, then you would need to join, and I'll send you the membership form that would just show you what you do to do that.
Steve, this is Darren. Steve,
Oh, yes?
can you hang around with Ross and myself?
Oh, sure, I will.
See if we can get him reinstated.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Thank you, Noor.
And Sharon, I just sent you a message also.
Me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, and I also wanted to say that, okay, yes, we can all wait. I wanted to tell everybody that Nahgham mentioned my timing application that I used last week. It's actually an app that I got off the phone. So I have an iPhone, an Apple iPhone, so I went to my apps store and I typed in Toastmaster timer, and it came up. I had to
Oh,
scroll
okay.
down. I think it's like the third one that comes up, and you can see with the little Toastmaster logo. And I just downloaded that, and that's what I used last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank
See ya.
you.
Have a good week.
See you.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
You
Everybody.
too.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
Good to see everybody.
Bye.
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 Okay. So is Shehu staying in me and
Yeah, yeah. You can just go ahead with Ross. Then
yes, because I think we need to reinstate Ross, because when I go to Toastmaster Club Central, he doesn't show up in my list of payments. So then I went to the add membership, and it's asking for his last name and his membership number with asterisk. So those are like required
Oh
fields.
no, the membership number is not required. You can give the email instead.
Okay. Do you want me to share and I'll
Yeah.
take over? Let's see, view options.
Oh, I have to stop sharing. Let me stop sharing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this long that we're going to be out, because normally I drop off checks, and I haven't been using checks for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
yeah, I was trying to bring that with the district meeting, if we are able to get something easier because of this period, like a cash app or something that Vimo, something that is acceptable, that you can sit down from your room and just make the payment.
Yeah.
That would be
Right.
easier for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I'm
Right.
showing this is a screen, right?
Right.
Add membership? No.
Yep.
So could I
Oh,
just put Ross's
so-
last name?
Yeah, put his last name there.
Is that Husseini?
Husaini, no single S. Husaini.
I'm sorry. Husaini.
AI.
Okay.
Yeah, A instead of E.
Oh, A, sorry.
Yeah, and then for the don't hit search. In the email
What
form, you
email?
can put email.
Okay, what is your email, Ross?
First initial is F as in Frank, and
Okay.
the last name Husaini @hotmail.com.
Oh,
Yep, there he is.
okay, so then-
What happened? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So he came in right.
okay. All right, do you want me to say no to any of these things?
It looks like it inherited him, so that's what.
Yeah, I mean, I could always, you could leave it as a default. I
Right,
could always go ahead and change those later. I do get the emails, so I guess I am on the list. So
Okay. Do we need to actually fill out a new member application for this person? Oh,
we should have it from his first one.
boy, oh boy, I wonder where mine is, huh? From
Oh yes, yours was the original one. Yeah.
yeah, yours too, or I
Yeah,
don't know.
mine too. Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
Wonder where that is. So should I just go ahead and check that?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, Sharon, just you could put yourself in as sponsor.
Oh,
See right above.
Let's search. Where's my? Oh, there it is. I need to move this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so now he's in. Now you can go to submit payment and do the payment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you can just click that blue. Yeah, the link was already there, but yeah, you can do it this way too.
Oh, sorry. Now I should find here. There you are. Reinstating. Add to cart.
Oh, well, you got to pick a start date.
Oh.
So it's probably April 1st.
Okay. So that's just going to assume.
Yeah, that would be. Did Ross pay 45? Is that the amount?
Sorry. I got my.
If it was 45, that would be April to September.
Well, he's just gonna.
If I it's prorated, so if you pick March, does that count as continuation of membership, or does that still doesn't make a difference with that?
It doesn't make a difference. But if you put March, then it would be an extra $750. It's $750 a month.
If it continues, then if it's a continuous membership, but if I have to do the new anyway, then it doesn't matter. Then
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you have to be reinstated anyway. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Sharon. September. Yeah, then you.
So do we want to do Shehu at the same time?
Oh yeah. You may as well do Shehu at the same time.
Where's my Shehu?
So I get a link that I could just go ahead and put the credit card in. Is that how that works, or?
Actually, yeah. So if Ross is paying, then don't add Shehu right now.
Yeah, we won't add Shehu yet. Gotcha.
So then, just remove him.
Unless you want to pay for Shehu.
That's what I was saying. Like, I don't know him that well.
Okay. Dues and fees total. All right. So normally what I do when it's just you and I would give you would request control. Can he still do that?
Yeah, he can do it.
So do I stop sharing and then he requests control, or how does that?
I think he can. Ross, just try to request control.
Okay.
Should be one of the options. Where would it be?
Let me see. Because I should be able to request control also. Let me see where that is. Let me see.
Or is it because it's your meeting and?
No, that shouldn't matter. Oh, okay. If you look at the top of your screen, in green, it says you are viewing Sharon's screen. Right next to it, there's a view options, and under that, there's a request control.
I don't see that. Oh, by the way, are you still recording this? Because it shows record.
Oh my, yeah.